Okay, so here are the answers for the study guide. I thought I'd save you from the whiteboard for a day, give you a little change of scenery, and do these on paper, and that way you can see me working the problem. But 5 plus 8 is 13. Carry the 1. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 63. Okay. And I will say that these, even if addition and subtraction comes easy and you're good with that, just be careful on the test. Just take your time and make sure you're doing your work correctly. There's no extra points for doing it quick, so just make sure you're watching your math. 9 plus 5 is 14. Carry the 1. 9 plus 8 is 17, plus 1 is 18. Carry the 1. And 5. 584. Okay. 729 plus 86. You got to put the 86 here, line it up. 9 plus 6 is 15. Carry the 1. 10 plus 1 is 11. Carry the 1. 8, 15. Okay. Then with the decimal, same thing. Just it's lined up. 3, 10. Carry the 1. Bring down your decimal. 11 plus 1 is 12. Carry the 1. And you have 2. Okay, 2.4. Gonna line it up here. If you need to put a 0 here, you can. It's not required, but it does help you kind of see what you're adding there. 6, 11. Carry the 1. Bring down the decimal. 10 plus 1 is 11. Carry the 1, and you got 2. 17 plus 0.4. Remember, the decimal on this is right here at the end. So we'll put the 0.4 right here. Line it up. Bring the decimal down. 4 plus 0. And 17. So 17.4. Same thing with this one. Decimals here at the end. Put the 0.03. And bring your decimal down. You're adding zeros to this. 18. Okay. 18.03. Then subtraction. Okay. So we just do 7 minus 3 is 4. 9 minus 2 is 7. We didn't have to borrow that first one. Here we do have to borrow. We're going to put that full 10 there. So 14 minus 9 is 5. 4 minus 1 is 3. And then we have to borrow here. Make that 13 minus 5 is 8. We have to borrow again. This is now 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. And then 6. So 638. I'm circling the ones that may be hard to see the answer. The way you see the final answer. Here we have to borrow. This becomes a 10 because it's here at the end. We're not borrowing from it. So 10 minus 6 is 4. 7. 74. Here we have to borrow. 10 full here. 2. We don't have to borrow here. 3 minus 3. And 8. So 802. As you see, my handwriting is almost just as bad on paper as it is on the board. But okay, 200 minus 83. Now here we have to borrow from here, but there's nothing to borrow, so we go over here. This has it for just a little bit. It's 10, but now it becomes 9 so that it can pass it on. And 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 8 is 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. So 117. This one we have to borrow. And we put 10. And now we don't have to borrow. So this one's now on the end. Okay, we didn't have to borrow from it. 1 was big enough to subtract 1. But we do have to borrow from the 7. 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. 6. So 6202. Okay, we have to borrow. 14 minus 5 is 9. And then we have to borrow again. 15 minus 8 is 7. And then 2. 27.9. These here, let me write them over here so that there's room. So we've got, sorry for the shakiness, 18 minus 1.4. The reason why I write it over here is we are going to need to put a 0 there so we can see what we're borrowing to. 7, 10, 10 minus 4 is 6, decimal. 7 minus 1 is 6, and then 1. 17.5 minus 12.84. Okay, we need a 0 there. 4, 10 is 6. Borrow again. 14 minus 8 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 0, so it's 4.66. Okay, on the square, rectangle, and little shape I have here at the bottom. So a square, remember a square is all the sides are 3. If one side is 3, they're all 3. So you're going to add up all those 3 and you get 12. The perimeter is 12. Okay, and depending, you know, like we didn't put any measurements on it like feet or inches, so I'm just looking for the number. This one's a rectangle, so if that side's 12, so is that one. If that one's 5, so is that one. So add them all up. 17 and 17 is 34. Okay. And then this shape, you're just going around adding them all up. Like I put a little X here to know I started here. So 30, 50, 58, 63, 70. Okay. And that's your study guide. So just be looking for the test tomorrow. For my night class, there's nothing you have to do with this. Just watch it for your answers. For my day class, the day, this is going to be your April 8th posting. It will show up on your stream. Just comment underneath the video that you watched it. So if you're in my Math Lab day class, just comment under the stream where this video pops up. There's not going to be an assignment, but I do need you to comment that you watched this so that you can be counted for attendance, okay? Thanks, guys.